that when I have this show, we call ourselves Wordman, is partly because we have Mr. Letterman lives in nearby in North Salem.
Yeah.
I live in Somer. We are a neighboring town. Letterman's show, of course, you know, right? And I used to like to watch too. I'm a sort of a late, person that always stay late, and this midnight, Letterman show, I watch them. So we all know Letterman. So when I had this show and this word games on, trying to get a nickname, I picked the Wordman, and I said, well, you see, Wordman is higher level than Letterman.
More points.
But so far, he hasn't called me, and obviously he hasn't watched our show yet.
What's going on? Tune in.
In fact, one session, I have simulated Johnny Carson. Carson was before Letterman.
Oh, yeah.
On a table, I had 10 envelopes, and I do this and guessing the word and making. You're probably too young to know Carson. You'd like to wave this envelope something in there, right?
Yeah, no, I've seen reruns.
Yeah, so that's the origin of a Wordman.
Yeah.
But now Wordman actually become a little more serious because I have been invited to write a column for a newspaper syndicate. This is a Mandarin newspaper in 5 cities, like Washington and Chicago, Los Angeles, and so on. Now, these 5 newspapers all Mandarin.
Yeah.
And I just met some of these people there. I said, well, in the United States, you should always use bilingual. Mandarin, you only get one part of the people, and that's just not a real good communication. So they bought that, but then they say, we don't have people to write. So they invite me to write a column in English in this Mandarin paper. The whole paper is Mandarin, but only one
Except your column?
English. I said, okay, I take that challenge. So now I'm writing this every week. Every week they publish. So I have been sort of relaxing for so long. Discipline yourself every week. You have to produce something. It's actually become very serious. And I call my column, you can look it up, it's called Mainstream and Organic. Dr. Wordman. Okay? Now, mainstream, as you understand, you are in communication, it's the mainstream media. Now, why do I say organic? As you know, nowadays people feel in food, organic is healthy, right? What I was implying is that, unfortunately, in this country, our mainstream media has become not so healthy.
Exactly.
Okay? And I want to contrast that. And in fact, whatever topic I talk, I generally would quote some mainstream stuff, and then I will present my view or take some organic things that from the blogs and the webs and so on, these individual in contrast. Because I think sometimes mainstream is pull the wool over everybody and really not so healthy, okay? As in the communication, you would know. If you go work for a big company, they tell you what to write, they tell you what to do, and it gets very, very constricted in terms of freedom of speech.
Exactly.
Okay? So, all right, we diverted again. Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, one thing that we're proud of is that when you buy a Casticite, it's a zero waste product, so that you don't throw anything out because we sell it with the carrying case, so that when you're done using it, you just put it back in your carrying case and put it back in the closet or storage or your suitcase or whatever. So we're pretty proud of that because there's nothing thrown out, and it's just fun. It's made of the same stuff as Legos, ABS plastic.
Yeah, this look like Lego have.
So it's totally recyclable. You just got to make sure your municipality takes ABS plastics.
Yeah.
And it's MIT engineered, so it comes
MIT engineer.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
So our engineer that we worked with,
he's from MIT.
He's an MIT guy, and you can tell just by how well it's designed and ergonomics. It's designed so that it could be used by an adult, adults usually hold it here to push the button,
Right.
and the kids will usually hold it here.
Mm-hmm.
And also a cool thing is that the kids love this, is, you know, when you're little, you put the baseball card in your back tire,
Yeah.
and you have that clicking sound.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wanted to have that, so when you reel it in, it's got that, or you can push down on this and reel it in without it.
Yeah,
So it's
that's cool.
a lot of fun.
You can actually, cast this and do, the people making in this fairground, these kind of things that you fish, ping pong ball or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
the little ones, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They could use castikites to do
And
that.
I just feel that there's a lot of potential for you to extend things. I mean, you see, my wife just made this yesterday or the day before for me. It's a thing that's supposed to help health. It helps your circulation of your blood. Right? So I wear this, and it has this very neat magnetic thing. So you see, you can easily just open up and so on. Hey, if you put this on your fishing rod end, the other down the air, and you can try to cast. You know how easy this thing actually make up?
Clips.
So isn't that cool?
Yeah, I
You know,
like it a lot.
for people want to wear,
Yeah,
just touch it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Ingenious.
Yeah. So you put one side on this, another side on where, and you can actually
And we'll cast it and reel it in.
as another game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool.
It's endless.
I just feel that in this toy world and toy fair, if you are creative and if you're willing to, sort of extend in that direction, there's lots of things. And I happen to be interested in helping people. And this 10 years, actually, a lot of people I helped. Every time when the people have a game, I always tell them, manufacturing-wise, design-wise, or the whole play sequence, so forth. Anywhere, I don't mind telling people, because, it's always good to have things being improved. And since I'm retired so many times, I don't really worry about ideas. I mean, ideas comes and goes. To me, the more the better.
Yeah.
So for you, you're just starting. You have lots of potential. You can think about extension of, besides kite, okay, casting things or doing things in the way. You can also, in the kite, consider improving your design and your product, right?
Yeah.
So, and you can think about having sports competition, say having, kite competition.
Exactly.
And you can design your own kite.
Exactly.
And the kite that only, or not only, but flies better with your cast, right?
Do different tricks.
Do different tricks and so on. So there are a lot of things you can really, go beyond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you graduate, you say you graduate a little earlier, right?
Yes.
And you didn't go for a job, or?
I did.
Yeah?
I did. Yep. His full-time job is casticite, but I also have my own full-time job.
Oh,
yes.
you still have your full-time job?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that certainly is a good idea. You have a full-time job, and then you will help. And what's your full-time job?
I work for a bank in Orange County for the marketing department.
I see.
Yep.
I see. As a community local bank?
Yes. Yep. It's a commercial. It's a community bank. We were founded in 1892.
Wow. Yeah, I actually believe that these smaller banks are not doing much better, actually. Yeah, like this Republic, what is it? Is it called a Republic? Some bank called? Advertising all the time, and this personal service very good.
Yeah. Your bank's strong, right?
Oh, yes.
Her bank's very strong.
What's the
Absolutely.
name of the bank?
Orange County Trust Company.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, over here we have used to call Hudson City, and now it's bought by somebody else. The
Well,
only
that's
thing about
happening all
small
over
banks
the
is
place.
sometimes they merge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's either, BEN or.
Right. So when you say marketing, you're marketing to attract new clients?
Yeah. Yep. And also let our customers know of new products that we have.
right.
also.
Yeah,
Yep.
offering specials and so on,
Yep.
right? But today, tell me, one fundamental problem is that the interest rate is low. So how does bank like low interest or like high interest? What environment is best for banking industry?
Well, all banks seem to be on the same page, I feel.
Oh yeah, they of course
So,
they're doing same business, but as far as their prospect as a business, in an environment that is low interest is better for them, or in an environment that high interest is better for them?
well, for the consumer, low interest,
No, for-
right? But for the bank, it would be higher interest.
No, even for consumer, there's opposing opinion, because if you depend on interest, then you want high interest, right? The consumer.
Yeah.
But then, if your consumer want to borrow money, you don't want a high interest.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
it's always
balance- Yes.
the
It's
like a
always
balancing
opposite
act.
view, right?
Yeah.
That's from the consumer, from but
Oh, I
from
see, yes.
banker itself
It's got to be.
must be also have opposing view.
The marketing part. The marketing's just trying to make it. I don't even know.
Yeah, because if I'm a banker, I have money, I want to loan it out.
Yeah.
And if I can charge people high interest,
Yeah.
certainly is better for me, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's high interest, when people give me money deposit, I have to pay high interest,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So this somehow there's a
Balancing.
balance there, and there's depending on how the business is done. So that's why I asked you that question.
That must be up to the CEO or something, because
Yeah,
the
it depends
president-
on the.
yeah.
Yeah, for savings bank would be one probably one model, because savings bank you are taking small amount of money for a lot of people coming in, then you do a sort of a loan on a larger scale. Okay, and that may be one. But for big company, big bank is very different.
Right.
When they stress about all that stuff, they should just go outside and fly a kite, you know?
Yeah. Now, in the toy fair, have you seen any other product that is sort of similar to you or anybody? That
No, there is nothing remotely close to the Castor-Kite, and that's what was pretty cool. The validation came from when, I created something that is for kite flying, to get more people into it and their kids and stuff, make it easier, safer. But the validation for Castor-Kite was when all of the big kite companies came over and started placing orders with us,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that was like the seal of approval of the pros.
Why
like
don't
it.
you approach one of the company and then select a kite and do this kite competition?
Yeah, no, and we're so young. We're only,
Right?
This was our.
Write that down.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's for my marketing.
I got it.
That's
Right, you got
right
it.
up here.
Yeah.
Because you ask them to provide free kite, and then you hold this event
I'd love it.
in a park, okay?
Exactly.
And Orange County has lots of park.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then do the kite competition.
Yeah.
You do PR for the kite company. You do PR for the Cascade.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Win-win. I think.
All you need is win.
Oh yeah.
Another pun intended.
You're right. I like it. You should be Dr. Pun, but I think we are setting up something in the spring where
Yeah.
we want to get a bunch of kids out too, down at Liberty State Park, which is down in New Jersey.
Yes.
And we'll give away a bunch of, have a bunch of free Castor-Kites for all the kids that come, food, drinks, all healthy,
Yeah.
outside, active,
And that's one of your biggest themes, is getting people outside. He's never been one to be inside playing games on the computer or
I've always
video
been.
Yeah, that's why I say sports direction is really,
Definitely getting them outside, fighting a bunch of our childhood obesity rate's really high.
as far as kite, of course, some people claim that's Chinese invention, which I tend to believe, actually,
Yeah.
but I never researched it.
Yeah.
And the Chinese kite is so sophisticated.
Yes.
They have festivals about kite flying. Some kites are like 50-foot long.
It's great. Yeah,
Right?
I've seen those.
You've
Yeah,
seen those,
massive,
right?
Yeah.
Massive.
Massive.
I'm amazing how they
They're
even get
amazing.
that up there.
Yeah, and that's why you said kite flying's huge in China, and it's huge in in the Middle East. It's huge in Australia. It's huge in South America. And when I created this, I didn't know because I've only been out of the country a few times. So when on the 4th day of the toy fair, when all the large companies started approaching us, I didn't understand why, but I guess I didn't. The way that they explained it was that more people fly kites than play football, soccer, baseball, and for them that they were seeing an opportunity of a huge audience.
Yep.
And here I am, I'm a fisherman who created a cool toy for
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
But they're looking at it on a grand scale, and that's why
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why when business people that are smart, they will latch on something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have wide open world for you to
Yeah.
move into.
Yeah.
Now, so you say you're a fisherman.
Oh yeah.
Where do you fish? You live in a place there's no ocean.
I live in Dutch. I'm a fly fisherman. So my buddy Tom and his dad Joe, they own the Angler's Den. It's a fly fishing shop in Pauling. So we do guided trips into the Catskill Mountains.
Oh.
Over the border in Connecticut on the Housatonic River. We fish mostly for trout. Anytime there's a river for trout. In the fall, we'll go up to Pulaski, which is on the Great Lakes. We'll fish for salmon and steelhead
Wow.
when they're coming in to lay their eggs and stuff. But yeah, that's my.
So you're really an outdoor man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah.
You also?
She likes to go on the hikes with me. And
Yeah,
she'll,
hiking is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go with my kids to Catskills, the Boy Scout place.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm up there.
Camping. Yeah.
I'm up there a large part of the summer months, spring and summer.
Yeah.
It's a great time,
Okay.
I love
well, we timing is running good. Well, let's see what else we need to talk about a bit. Now, if people want to order from you, they can order from your website, right?
Yep.
And the website is called castakite.com.
Castakite.com.
Okay.
And upon checkout, you could type in Wordman.
And you get free shipping.
Free shipping.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let me tell you. If you type in Wordman,
Yeah.
you get free shipping. That's
yeah.
my pen name.
Yep. And you could select your colors, and they are
Oh, you have how many colors you have?
we use 4 colors. So
Blue.
Candace has the blue one.
Yeah,
And then there's the orange one.
yeah.
And then there's the orange and blue.
Yeah.
And then there's the blue and orange.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay, that's
So I made
color.
I made 2 runs of 2
right,
colors.
Right. 2
and,
colors, you can make it 4. Yep.
Yep.
Very good.
And then it comes with the travel case, which is the plastic and the ripstop nylon.
Yep.
And it comes with a 29-inch diamond kite.
Oh, you do come with a.
Comes
Kite.
ready to fly.
I see. I
Yep.
see. Okay.
All you got to do is
Can we take a look of your kite?
Yeah.
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 Here.
All you got. All right. All you got to do is
Yeah, that's a very standard kite. Diamond kite is
Yep.
sort of beginner's kite, right?
exactly. I wanted to make it as easy as possible for little youngsters to play with. So all you have to do is I had some display show tape.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is take these 2 spreaders, right? They're very
Yeah.
simple like
Right.
that. And
The plug on the side.
exactly, and you just put it into the what's called the dihedral. The dihedral is the center of the kite, and more simpler terms
Is this MIT design too?
not the kite, not the kite. So this is your dihedral right here.
Yeah, right.
This is
So
referred
you plug in here.
exactly. This is referred to as your spine, and then these are called spreaders.
I see. Good.
So
And these are plastic, so they probably last a long time.
these
Yeah.
are
No,
these-
this is.
Oh, this? Yeah, this
Yeah.
is actually nylon.
Oh, nylon.
Yep,
That's
and it-
even stronger.
It's very strong. It's called ripstop nylon. Some kites you buy are very
Yep.
that aren't that strong, but this is the ripstop nylon. So as soon as a rip starts, that's why they
Yeah.
don't.
Good.
So it's just like that,
And
then it
you have the
comes.
tail.
Yep, comes with a dual 8-foot tail, and the tail on a diamond kite is to stabilize the flight. So all you have to do is take this right off of it when you get it home,
Uh-huh.
and it comes right out.
Very good. Yep.
It's pretty neat.
And the kite comes with only one color, or also you have
Our
different
first
color?
run is, we call it the slime green.
Yeah, that's easy. This color-wise, all you have to do is tell the manufacturer what color you want.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a unisex color. You know, guys and girls both like it.
Right.
And then this is
Yeah.
called the brittle right here. So all you do is when you put your spreaders in, you attach this. Each castor-kite will come with a easy snap swivel like that, and you just clip it on.
So the string actually is on the top rather than the bottom, huh?
Yep. So when it flies like this, it sits in the wind just
Right.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And the wind is displaced evenly on both sides, keeping it from what they call running back and
I see.
forth. Yep. So
Yeah.
it's a
Very good.
it's a lot of
very good.
fun.
Yeah, and it takes probably a few seconds just to set it up, right?
Yeah, a few seconds.
And then after done, you just take that tool rod out and
Put it in
you
your
can
carrying
put it away.
case. Yeah.
That's cool. Very good. So
Nothing-
if you already have a standard kite, you might just start with a competition with your own kite.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Right.
I order them directly from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
I wanted to order the kite made in America too, but it was just impossible. We don't have anywhere in the U.S. where we make, we make small runs of kites, but I had to go overseas to get that.
Yeah. Well, this type of thing, since it's lightweight and it's pretty simple, I think it's almost, as you say, impossible to get somebody here to do it cheaply.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
Right.
it is impossible. So it's pretty
Right.
funny.
Oh, that's cool.
But
that's
it's
cool.
it's a lot safer than this. It's a lot more fun. Kids, when I started and I first attached it to the fishing rod, my cousins had played with the fishing rod and the kite for hours, whereas they only played with this thing for 20 or 30 minutes. So that's why I really wanted to go home and see if I could buy them one, and there
Yeah.
was nothing.
Yeah.
So that's where I came in and created it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Kids love it, and it's great for the park. It's awesome in the yard whenever the wind blows, and amazing at the beach.
Right. So I think now you're all set for sort of from a business point of view, you are, a good start, and so you're going to have to sort of start planning the growth part, right?
Yeah. Yep. That was the first call after the toy fair. Was calling my kite manufacturer because I didn't have enough kites for the orders we had. I mean,
Oh, you mean this kite?
yeah, I didn't have enough. So as soon as I got home from toy fair and unpacked the booth and stuff, the first call was to So we have those coming in with the new cases in 2 weeks. So
Yeah,
the
that's
ones,
good.
yeah, the ones I had, we shipped out, and
Yeah.
the ones we're getting in are going to go out.
Well, this manufacturer probably can easily supply this very quickly.
Yep.
This is just a shipping part. Well, I want to talk to Candace a little bit more about your PR effort. In Toy Fair, there's a lot of sort of avenues for good PR by entering either competition or evaluation or some quality thing or safety thing. You should look into that because if they rate you as number one of something, whatever category, it's all free
Right,
PR.
right.
Okay.
Wow.
From design point of view, this plastic looks like pretty safe for
Safe.
kids and so on. So check their catalog. Their TIA society thing.
I have faith in her.
Yeah. And whatever category, Toy Fair is only February, but they have things throughout the year. So you look
it
into
out.
that and you enter your product and competition, and if they evaluate and judge give you an award. I see some of the games that toys that have all kinds of some
Right.
awards, right? Those are PRs. You can do it very easily, right?
We'll definitely check it out. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So pretty soon get her busy, so she may have to consider full time.
Yeah. Don't tell her boss that.
Yeah.
They love her. They love her. She does a great job.
No, I'm not telling you to do that because
Hopefully.
No, that's
sometimes
fine.
actually for assuming that you've been friends for a long time, right? And you're probably gonna consider getting married, whatever. And it's always to have one person in a steady job, another person taking a little more risk, and it's a psychologically safer
Yeah.
and more comfortable that way.
Absolutely.
Particularly nowadays, certain areas concern people like healthcare and things like that sort, right?
Exactly.
So,
Well, someone's got to take the risk, right?
right, and some, well, do you think this whole hour is
Yeah.
worthwhile?
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you
And
for having us.
I appreciate your coming, and I feel that very hard to find a good product nowadays to feature, actually. And I did have a Hungarian mathematician, but somehow the last minute he couldn't make it. I already arranged everything for Thursday for him, but turned out that I think the traveling scared him. It's not like you can drive down here. He has to take a train to a taxi and so on and so forth. I guess he got a little scared. And anyway, so good luck, okay?
Thank you.
And
Thank you for having us.
right, and
awesome.
there are 20 seconds. Say something to your audience.
Don't just fly a kite, cast a kite.
Cast a kite. Right, that's the line. Okay.
Yeah. Get the
Thank
kids.
you.
Get the kids outside and active.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
And
Just have fun.
Do healthy games
Have
and
fun.
not glued onto the computer
No.
and
No.
just play. That too.
like
Very good. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.